Hi friends, you're watching movie reviews with Raghuram. I watched Pushpa 2, The Rule on the big screen, friends, and what a terrific experience it is, man. Do not miss this experience on the big screen. Drop everything, go watch this magnum opus on the big screen. Just on the big screen, if possible, in the original language, Telugu. That was a terrific experience of watching Pushpa 2 on the big screen, friends. Coming to the review, it is the entire movie belongs to none other than Pushparaj, that is Allu Arjun. What a fantastic performance by this actor, friends. He has shown what metal he is made up of time and again. Whatever movie he does, he goes into the skin of the character and delivers his best. I feel this is the best in capital letters. Pushpa 2, The Rule. Really, he ruled not only the screens but also our hearts, friends. Different emotions were stirring in the minds of the people, probably in the hearts of the people, and there were different expressions. People were hooting, shouting at the elevation of scenes, action scenes, drama. So wherever Allu Arjun is there, he's throughout the movie, in the entire movie, but whenever he comes on the big screen, so the magnetic presence of Allu Arjun, his presence, his dialogue delivery, swag, style, everything was appealing, and it is one of the massiest movies which you can ever watch on the big screen, friends. As I said, people probably connected with different emotions with the character of Pushparaj, so that is Allu Arjun. Myself also connected to different emotions with Pushparaj, especially in the emotional scenes. So we'll come back to that, friends. Gangama Jatra, what a scene. This particular frame of the movie, I think it is one of the best frames of the movie ever created. Those 15-20 minutes literally giving you goosebumps of Gangama Jatra and whatever happens there. And see the energy, volatile energy of Allu Arjun. He gives everything there. So including the makeup, the makeover, what looks when the camera zooms in to his eyes, to his face, what expressions he gives in that makeup itself. You can just see the madness with which he dances in the Gangama Yatra. He runs over the fire. It's simply terrific and gives you goosebumps, friends. Fantastic dance number there. You also have an extended part of that entire frame. It is a mini cinema all by itself, the Gangama Jatra, friends, and Allu Arjun lives in that particular character throughout the entire frame. So it has many components. It has emotions. It has like a uncle and daughter relationship being displayed there. Husband and wife relationship. How wife Rashmika Mandana stands for him. Brother relationship. The chemistry between unspoken chemistry between Pushparaj and his brother played by Ajay, and a big action sequence which unfolds there, and that big jatra. So what cinematography, and here adds to this spectacle is wonderful background music also. I'm not sure whether it is Devishri Prasad or Sam CS who has composed that particular music in this particular frame, but this is simply a paisa vasool 20 minutes. You can just watch that, and that is Allu Arjun and Sukumar's Kantara for you. What an effective scene, what an effective frame. That those 15-20 minutes literally gives you goosebumps. And the reason he gives why he is in that lady's attire, so why he is in the sari, why he was dancing, will just emotionally make you like connect to that character and also the story he is telling, and you feel for him and tears will roll down your eyes, friends, for sure. This is one of the Allu Arjun's best performance in Gangama Jatra. So that particular scene and where everything, the entire episode which happens is one of the spectacle we need to watch after you watched Kantara's climax. This is the second best I'm seeing in recent years. And coming to the pre-climax fight, so what a fight sequence there. Terrific fight sequence. A new innovative type of action choreography has been done. Just watch that again. 15-20 minutes of literally spine chilling and also adrenaline pumping action sequence, and the opening action sequence where you get the entry scene of Allu Arjun, that is also terrific in Japan, and the way the action unfolds on the ground. So as he climbs with a particular body, right, you just see he just climbs over the steps with the body on his shoulders, and that particular action sequence which takes place right on the top of the very elevated bridge or whatever you can call it as. So terrific there. The entire action episode has been choreographed in such a stunning way that it is a grand welcome to Pushparaj in part 2. So that grand entry what Sukumar gives to his hero. Brilliant performance, friends. Not only this, Allu Arjun, apart from being an action hero, apart from being the leader of the smuggling syndicate, he gives really emotional performances, and those emotional highs in the movie where the family drama unfolds, and also why Pushpa has become Pushparaj and why what he's waiting for. Will he get that or not? What is the pain in his heart? Like Jagapati Babu explains to Rao Ramesh in one of the scenes that this guy has some deep unexplained pain in his heart. For that he's going to create storms. He can do anything in the world. So what exactly is that? Will he get that at the end of the movie is exactly what you're going to watch, and a couple of emotional scenes will definitely make your eyes teary eyes. So that is simply brilliant performance by Allu Arjun. So when speaking about Allu Arjun, friends, I want to speak about two chemistries, Allu Arjun and Rashmika Mandana's chemistry. Here it's not all about the lovers or the lover boy and the lover girl. It's more than flirting, what we have seen in Pushpa part 1, that is the rise, in The Rule. So it's a totally different story. The beautiful chemistry, the romance between the husband and wife, the smoother moments, the softer moments, the lovable and adorable moments, the dance number you have which has been composed over them, the dialogues they share between them, and the love and affection what Pushparaj shows towards his wife Shrivali is simply awesome. And those scenes also have been written in a brilliant way. And what he does for his wife in one of the particular incident you just watch, there is a scene connected to the chief minister. I'll speak about that in the high elevation scenes. So that particular scene and what he does for his wife are simply brilliant, friends. Another chemistry what I want to speak is Allu Arjun and Fahad Fasil chemistry. I was waiting for a fierce battle, a demonic battle between these two guys. What happened at the climax of Pushpa the Rise? I was waiting for some high octane moments between these two guys. It was there. That particular high octane element came only at the interval bang. That 10-15 minutes of the interval block is simply awesome, written between these two characters, and the rift between these two characters, the sorry what Allu Arjun tells to Fahad Fasil and whatever happens after that. I'm not going to tell this, it will be a spoiler. That is a brilliant, brilliant face off. That particular scene is brilliant face off. Otherwise, Fahad Fasil has been given some comic moments, like he has made to look like a joker in many scenes. That's quite obvious because we know that he has language issues, and also he is speaking wrong Telugu there, and also he brings fun into his character. He is an unpredictable character and so many things. But here is what I missed, that fierce battle between these two characters. But the rift is there, the clash is there, the fire is there between these two characters, and that has also been beautifully written and brought on the big screen by Sukumar. Support cast ensemble again, Jagdish Pratap gives a good performance. The chemistry between Pushparaj and him are really awesome. He plays the role of Keshava, and then Rao Ramesh, Brahmaji gives a good performance. Jagapati Babu, all have small roles. Sunil and Anasuya Bharadwaj comes from the first part, and they also have some small roles. And then Tarak Purnappa, so this guy comes as a surprise in the second half, and watch out for his scenes. He was simply brilliant. He is a short-lived character. I'm not going to tell what happens with him, but the scenes of Tarak Purnappa have been written brilliantly by Sukumar, and the clash between Allu Arjun and Tarak Purnappa are also simply brilliant. And then coming to music, friends, music is the one of the biggest USPs we know. So Devi Sri Prasad is the original composer of the music and the background music. Sam CS also has contributed to that. So who has done which part, I'm not sure, but the BGM in the second half, especially in the high elevation scenes in the action episodes, are simply brilliant, and the music gives elevation. Coming to the songs are really good. A couple of dance numbers, feelings, what we have seen, wonderful chemistry and dance number, and also brilliant choreography, brilliant singing there, and it's a song to rejoice. So that is a dance which has Allu Arjun and Rashmika Mandana. So what choreography, what dancing, what chemistry, and what a brilliant dance number that is. And when Kisik's song comes, friends, Sri Leela, like goddess, she dances, matching up with the energy of Allu Arjun. Or was Allu Arjun struggling to match his energy with Sri Leela, because he had some smoother steps, and also when you see Sri Leela is at the top of her form, dancing brilliantly. I felt Allu Arjun danced brilliantly with Rashmika Mandana, and his dance number was a little subtler and also smoother and softer when it comes to Sri Leela's dance number, Kisik, and she was simply awesome and brilliant. That put the screens on fire, as I expected always to happen. Susaiki is yet another melodious song. It comes at the right moment. You just watch it. Also has some emotions connected to that. Pushpa song is also a foot tapping number. At the same time, the Jatra song is also simply brilliant. As I said, the background music is also simply awesome. Coming to the action, so action choreography, as I already said, the Ganga Jatra, or the pre-climax fight sequence, or the opening action sequence, which gives an entry to the Allu Arjun, are brilliant action sequences, lengthy action sequences as well, 10 to 15 minutes each, maybe 15 to 20 minutes each, and they are just awesomely choreographed action numbers. Just watch, they are going to put the screens on fire. And then coming to direction photography is also simply brilliant. VFX is also damn good. And coming to some elevation scenes, friends, what I loved is where Pushpa purchased the whole police force. That was really hilarious, and also it was a stunning sequence which you would not expect that to happen there when you think that Fahad Fasil has won. And a photo scene with the chief minister, so what changes the entire politics with Pushpa involving there. So, and the entire story written behind that photo, so that is photo of Pushparaj with the CM. I'm not going to tell more, it will be spoilers. Just watch out that entire scene has been written, and also it has an extended scene. It doesn't finish. Later in the part of the movie, that extended part comes, and when it finishes, you will just laugh out loud. So wow, this is a wonderful written subplot of the movie. So that is one thing, elevation scenes, and also the smuggling scenes to Chennai, smuggling scenes which are picturized, so where the sandalwood is smuggled to the borders of Sri Lanka. They are also simply brilliant. And the particular scene where Pushparaj meets Hamid, played by Saurabh Sachdeva, at Maldives, so that is also a wonderful written scene. Like this, we have many elevation scenes, friends. These are the best elevation scenes what I found. And high-end emotions. This movie also has high-end emotions, family drama, everything. So this makes you sentimental and also connects to you emotional. Many scenes, so like maybe the husband and wife scene between Pushparaj and also his wife Srivalli, his and his mother's emotional roles, and also his connect with, the unexplained chemistry between the uncle and his brother's daughter, the brother who has kept him away from the family and has not given his family's name. So how he cares about his brother's daughter, but still he is not focusing on her, and when he focuses on her, that gives a perfect closure for that particular relationship. In the climax, an entire action episode has been picturized in this particular relationship. See for that wonderful unexplained relationship between Allu Arjun and that little girl, and what happens in and around. And then coming to the closure, this particular story of Pushparaj 2 has been given a perfect closure from the perspective of Pushpa, but the villains are still plotting against him. The villains have added, maybe Jagapati Babu also has added to that particular list, and a couple of other guys also who will be plotting to hit against Pushparaj. But it's a satisfactory closure, so but with a question mark again. So because we are getting Pushpa the Rampage, the third part, the tease has been given towards the end of the movie, and that was a wonderful tease. And then last but not the least, coming to the captain of the ship, Sukumar. Hats off, sir, for such brilliant writing. So always your screenplay, your writing, and your story, Sukumar's writings will be simply awesome. And also at the same point, I want to thank the Maitri movie makers for producing this movie along with Sukumar writings. And what a scripting, Sukumar sir. Again, I want to come to so terrific scripting, terrific direction, and what a movie. Pushpa 1 was something, and Pushpa 2 is something. You have taken it to a different level. I am not sure Pushpa 3 what is going to happen. Brilliant job done, sir. And coming to negativities, I should not be speaking about the negativities of this big movie. One thing is Fahad Fasil versus Allu Arjun. That particular clash should have been mightier. What I felt was not. A little bit disappointed about that. The first half is a little drag. Second half is fast and pacey. Paisa Vasool. Elevation scenes. Everything comes. Action episodes. And also the Gangama Jatra, the climax action episode, the emotions, everything are reserved for the second half. That is why first half looks a little bit slow and slowly paced. But nonetheless, Sukumar has taken a lot of time to develop the character of Pushpa, the rise to rule. That particular transition he has taken sufficient time. Also, he has shown Pushparaj to be a kingmaker who can change politics and lot more dimensions and angles. So probably that was needed to build up that particular character to that particular level. And he has also shown Pushparaj as a vulnerable character, as an emotional character, and many things. For that foundation was needed. It is a bit slower, but I'm not going to complain, if at all. And also 3 hours 20 minutes, the runtime, it is definitely palpable. But if you're an Allu Arjun fan and the fan of Pushpa franchise, you would definitely not mind that length at all. So ultimately, coming to my final words, friends, I thoroughly loved this movie, Pushpa 2. This is not a blockbuster. This is a mega blockbuster. This is not only Taggedele, this is Assal Taggedele. Okay, so it has increased in the magnitude, the madness of the movie, the presentation, the scale, the dimension, and Pushparaj's character being molded, and the more power to Pushparaj's character which has been given by Sukumar. Everything sits in its right place in this movie, and it makes a magnanimous movie. That is why I said don't miss the big screen experience. Okay, so ignoring the small faults what every movie will have, this was a movie in wait, and I just loved watching Pushparaj and Pushpa 2, the rule, how he rules, Pushpa Gadi rule, to watch it on the big screen. I felt simply happy, awesome, emotional, so a lot of vibes, lot of emotions stirring inside me while watching the movie, and I still carry the vibes of watching Pushpa even after a day after watching Pushpa 2, the rule. Do watch it on the big screen. 10 out of 10 for Pushpa 2, the rule, on my scoreboard. Thanks for watching my video. If you loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with another movie review. Until then, to take care. Goodbye. Namaste.